episode of the Gaming and Wrestling Experience. I am your host, Mario, and I'd like to welcome back my co-host, Warren. Warren, how are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, Mario. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No problem, man. I am grateful, always. This is episode number 23, 23, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe we're already here.
A little cold.
Yes, a little cold, yes.
I'm
Yes.
wearing two shirts and a sweatshirt, so it's like looking like the abominable snowman, but yeah.
Yeah, man. It's Christmas time. I can't believe it's
right
already
around the
here.
corner.
It's already here. Man, it's been a crazy week.
Crazy year.
Yes, crazy year. Yes, you're right. Well, we got some news here. For the gaming and wrestling experience for all you people out there. Before we get into it, I'd like to have a shout out to my boy Sergio for the hat at Fedgaming.com. And as you can see, everybody, this is the new shirt, the gaming and wrestling experience shirt. It's awesome. I can't believe I already have a shirt. If anybody likes this shirt, put a thumbs up on the comments, please. Thumbs up.
Smash the shit out of it.
Smash it, please. Man, I'm just. This is just a dream.
Just a start.
It's a start.
Tees,
Yes.
hats,
I was
boxing shorts.
I was thinking face mask right
Face
now
mask.
for this pandemic.
I'm saying.
Man, it's pretty good.
Hey,
So please, everybody, smash the like. If you like the hat, please go to on Twitter at fedgaming.com and give me that like the button. Press the like if you like this shirt, and I will give you more info in the comments if you guys are interested. I'm so hyped up for this, man. It's awesome, dude. It's
check
awesome.
out his products. I mean, he's got a lot of great stuff.
Yes, he does. So check out fedgaming.com and on Twitter at fedgaming. Just look up right here and check it out and press that like button if you like this shirt, and I'll give you more info on the comments.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I'm thankful. I'm humbled. And humble for you for coming on the show
Thank
all
you.
the time.
It's been fun.
Yes, it is.
You know,
It has.
we started rock bottom, and
That's very true.
gone from using phones to now microphones.
Yes, very
No
true.
more mobile.
Well, only on Zoom and whatever
Right,
before.
Right. A lot of those times we were unable to meet up like this.
Yes, this is awesome.
We do time.
Oh yes, that's awesome. Yes, let's let's get to some news. Everybody's talking about Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has been taken down from the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
Because of glitches and I guess on the old systems. I guess on PC, it's playing great on PC. On the old systems, I guess it's not playing so great. A lot of glitches. A lot of glitches. Cars flying in the air. I can't imagine. I gotta say, as a player, that I bought it, but I did get my refund. But I gotta say this: the story was good. It was amazing. I played only a couple hours.
Okay. Did you experience any glitches or?
A little glitches. And just to remind everybody, I did play on the Xbox Series X.
Okay.
And so I did see faces glitchy. It was like PlayStation graphics on PlayStation
So
1.
surprised they didn't. I mean, I know they tested, but I mean, shocking that it was not found, or somebody did not notice it.
Right.
Developers, they get paid well, so.
But you know what? I tried out the game. Everybody, the game just wasn't for me. I thought it was kind of, I should say, I kind of like the story where, like Halo, for example. Halo is a straight story, no upgrades.
Right.
No upgrade weapons or anything. You just go into the story, you get into it.
So is it like a Grand Theft or not quite?
I would say it's like Grand Theft Auto, but um,
Steroids or
a little bit, yes,
okay.
because you get to upgrade your hands, your eyes.
Oh,
It's a lot of detail
okay.
upgrading,
Yeah.
which I don't mind, but it's not for me.
Okay.
I was hoping.
Now is that in? Well, I mean, it's a video game, so it wouldn't be really in-app purchase unless it's probably on the PC. But other than that, is it just by your coins that you collect?
It's
your
money.
levels, or,
It's money. It's
okay.
just doing missions. And and so yeah, so I thought it was gonna be what I thought, just a straight story, but I knew it was gonna be a grinding game where you upgrade and enhance yourself, enhance yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It just I didn't think I had that much time to be grinding. I kind of like going into the game, into the
Right.
story, but it wasn't for me. But
So, what you may not like, one other might
yes,
enjoy or disagree with you, which is fine.
it's fine.
Yeah.
That's just my point of view.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that being said, it is an awesome game.
Okay.
A little bit of glitches I found, not too bad, but it just wasn't for me, so I got my refund back. Um,
Can't complain there then.
but yes, but Sony took off Cyberpunk until further notice
Oh wow.
because, as everybody knows, Sony doesn't like giving refunds so much.
Well, yeah, and plus it's not good for the name.
Yes, yes, and so I'm pretty sure they took off from PlayStation 4 store to PlayStation 5.
Wow.
So until further notice or until things get better.
Yeah.
But I think they shouldn't. They did postpone it for a while until December 10th, and it came out.
Oh, okay.
So I think they should have just.
So it was postponed prior.
Oh yes.
So then they probably knew. Yeah, they obviously had to know about the glitches
I'm.
and thought maybe they will work through.
We as us gamers, we would hope so, but I wish that they didn't really show so much of gameplay. They were so much I should say they only show what they wanted to show.
You mean like the
On the gameplays and plus, yeah. So
Yeah, I mean when you watch the commercials on TV or on your laptops, however you view it, um, yeah, I mean it catches your interest. You're like, wow, I want to play that.
yeah,
Of course, Keanu Reeves kind of sells it. So
which I heard a lot of good things. I didn't get that far to him,
okay,
but I heard it's amazing. But I know it's not playing really good on the old systems.
okay,
So yeah, so that's what I
that was what you took away from it.
yeah.
Okay.
So that being said, I mean, it was a fun game, but it's just not for me. Like I said, I'm just going into the story
Right.
and having a good time, not to upgrade, come back and upgrade.
Yeah, I kind of get annoyed with that as well.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I just want to get in there and rag it out, and then some of the games like Halo, like you said, like if there's guns laying on the ground and you walk over and you accumulate, yeah, it's fine.
yeah.
But to sit there and have to go to a virtual store to do whatever,
Right.
I get annoyed by it. So I can agree with you.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So it's a good game, everybody. I'm just saying, just
It wasn't for you.
it wasn't for me. I'm gonna wait on something else.
Now, is there anything down the line coming out or nothing yet?
Halo Infinite's coming out. I think in the early spring. I think.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that, but I think if I'm not too sure. But yeah, so they did what you call it? They did optimize Halo, the Halo collection,
Oh, okay.
and to optimize for Xbox Series X.
Nice.
And in 4K, it looks amazing. I think, and it's on sale right now. I think for like $23.99,
Really?
and it's like all the Halos.
Oh, wow.
So it's in 4K, optimized for the Xbox Series X. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna get that because I was playing the story on the Game Pass for a little while, then and expired. but I was really interested in Halo. The last time I played Halo was a while back with my brother-in-law George. He got me into Xbox.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got me. We played Halo Reach together, and I loved it. I love how we can talk to each other back then, while you don't have to play where you don't have to be in the same game to talk to somebody. But I loved it, and since then I've been an Xbox. I've been a fanboy of Xbox.
Yeah.
I was Sony back in '95, from 1, 2, and 3, and 4. But I don't know. I see it where your friends are at.
Yeah.
That's where you're gonna be at.
Yeah.
I have more friends and family on Xbox.
Oh, okay.
Than I do on PlayStation. And so, excuse me, everybody. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. I'm on Xbox, and so that's where I'm at.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, so that being said, that's pretty much what's going on right now. That's pretty much the big news right now for Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk, yeah.
So everybody's just waiting to play this good game. To play many games for the Xbox Series X. There's not so many. There's a couple games for the Xbox Series X, but there's Call of Duty Cold War,
right.
Which I've heard that it's not what people expected.
Oh, really?
Next generation, it looks good,
Uh-huh.
but not close to it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, so I know that Cyberpunk. We don't know when Cyberpunk's gonna go back to the PlayStation Store.
Right.
It's till further notice, until this game gets a lot of patches. I'm pretty sure the game is gonna be amazing. I'm pretty sure the game is gonna be amazing when they have all these updates and patches in the next year.
I'm sure it's a hit and miss right now.
Yeah.
So trial and error.
Should they waited? Yes, they should have.
Yeah.
Instead of pushing it so much.
Right. Yeah. I agree with that.
And so.
I know they were trying to probably beat a deadline, but
yeah.
you're going to beat a deadline, or you want to get good shit out there.
Exactly. So I'd rather have a product be finished.
And primo, just everyone enjoys what they're, experiencing, than going, well, this sucks,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, come on. These new games are costing $60 or $70 now, $69.99.
Yeah, that's
for
insane. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know what? And look, we've talked before. I mean, not being a gamer, but enjoying playing once in a while, I've yet to pay that amount of money. I'm the cheap ass. I'll buy that, like the EA Sports when they were like $19.99. I was there.
Right.
Black Fridays.
Of course, that's good.
Anything. No. No, I got cousins and friends that are like, it's coming out, I gotta get it. Like nephews and stuff that are like pre-order months on out.
Right.
Stand in line and wait for this damn game, beat it, and then take it back the next day or so, and it's like, are you fucking high?
Right.
You spent how much, and you're just gonna, get half of that, whatever I paid for it. I mean,
right.
Nah, I just can't see it.
No.
But I have the original what was that? The Pain.
Yeah. Here Comes the Pain.
Or no, Max Payne.
Max Payne. Okay.
It is
on PlayStation 2?
No, on
Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Max Payne, yeah.
Okay, Max Payne.
I got the first one for the Tom Clancy collection.
Oh, okay.
Never completed it. Not that it was super hard. I just was like, okay, this is fun. Next. All right, I'm going to lie. Actually, the games I have completed are sports games.
Right. Oh, that's okay.
Like I've done Super Bowls or World Series and things of that. And you build your own team or whatever, or even your own character in that.
Right.
But yes, just like even Halo. I've never completed Halo, and I had like 2 of them or whatever, 2 or 3 games, and I just play it. I'm fun. Yay, done. Fable. Never completed the first one, but I bought the second one when it came out.
Right.
So yeah. I just play for fun, I don't.
So I know it's hard to get PlayStation 5 right now.
Yeah.
And Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S. Everybody's oh man, it's so crazy. A lot of stuff is happening right now with the systems. People are not getting them right away. People are
And that's on the pre-orders, you mean?
um,
Or just trying to get
just
to the stores?
try. I mean, them trying to deliver to your house,
Right, right. That's what I
and
meant. Okay.
and some people are not even getting the systems.
Wow.
I heard on the internet and just from just news
Word of
that
mouth and
yeah,
everything,
just people ordering PlayStation 5 and they found they found a couple bags of rice instead.
Oh, come on.
And so that's how bad. So people are not getting their product.
I would be salty as hell.
Oh, dude, I'd be so
Oh,
pissed.
my God.
That's
I mean, who do you contact? I mean, the shipper. Do you go to the source where you bought it from? I mean, they're like, "Hey, that shit was sent.
right.
That's on you." I mean, I don't know. That's just messed up. Bags of rice or salt or whatever.
Even I heard that that they put a brick in there just to make it feel that heavy.
Oh,
but
that's just wrong.
that is messed up. I'll be so mad.
Yeah.
But
I'd be on somebody's head for that.
well, I mean, it was through Amazon and a lot of stuff that
Third party.
I read. Yeah. So it's been a while, but they said they were gonna fix it, look into it, and I'm not saying Amazon's a bad company. I'm just saying this is how crazy the world is now.
Yeah, it's not Amazon. It's just the people
working for Amazon.
Yeah, whether it's the employees or if it's like with porch pirates.
Yeah. You know what? I would never think it got that bad where people working for a company or any company that they'll just get it and swap it out.
Yeah, well, but look at that. Oh man, what was it? A couple years ago, that FedEx or UPS driver that was delivering that flat screen, and it was a gated driveway, and the house, was just a few feet away. It was one of those tight like neighborhoods, and dude's just walking up with the TV, chucked it over the gate. That damn thing just bouncing. I'm like, wow, dude, you just lost your job. I don't care how bad of a day you're having. That's just messed up, man.
That is messed up.
Shit.
Um,
Not cool.
Yeah, that's.
So that would suck of bricks and sand and whatever else in those things. Can you imagine? Your kids are all excited and shit, tearing that up, looking at you like, bitch, what the fuck is this? This is no Xbox or PlayStation.
We're gonna have dinner tonight. We're gonna have some rice.
We're having rice. We got plenty of it.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
This is insane.
It's sad. It's very sad that it's coming down to this where it's getting that bad. I mean, I hope now it's getting better. That they're looking into it by now, but it's been a while. It's been a while.
And I can't comment as far as the game systems, but I will say about like Amazon. There's been products that I've ordered, whether it's through Amazon or a third party that is going through Amazon.
Right.
I've had a few companies just tell me, like, I would contact them and tell them the product, whatever it was jacked or something,
Right.
And they would tell me to go ahead and keep what I got, and they just, ask me, you want a refund or you want another product, and boom, I'd get another whatever it was,
Right.
and it was no problem, no questions. So, I can't complain on that end, but I mean, I can only imagine what people were thinking when they do not get the gaming system.
Yeah.
And then now, like we said, with Christmas,
it's crazy, man. We're living I know it's getting better, so
well, we hope.
yeah, so that being said, okay, I know we talked about this in the last couple podcasts back a couple episodes that so these new systems, and when they'll be available, when they do be pretty much probably next year in April when they have it'll be enough where you can go to the store and go.
Oh, okay.
So
In-store purchase wise.
yeah. So
Okay.
so what game or what I mean, what would get you back to get the Xbox? Period.
Well, like I said, I do have the original Xbox from 2000.
Yeah.
You know,
So you
the
have
black one.
okay, yeah, okay,
With the green top.
okay. He's
and-
old school, buddy. He's old school.
Yes, sure. And then I have the Halo Silver edition.
Okay.
And then, of course, my little about the size of the mic input of the Nintendo.
Okay.
You know, so it's got preloaded yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
It's got 30 games in it,
Okay.
and the two reasons or two games in it that I wanted it for was one Donkey Kong,
All right.
love some Donkey Kong, and Tecmo Bowl.
Okay.
You know, so it was just like, yeah, since not the Maddens or you
Right.
know, whatever the NFL ones or whatever they got out, but it was old school. It was fun. You know.
So, what would get you now to get a new system now? Like, what would get you be like, you know what, I need to get the Xbox Series X? What would it get you? Since they do payment plans now.
It maybe more along the sports or racing games. You know, I'm not all into the like shoot 'em. Like I like we said, I love playing Halo. Call of Duty is like meh.
Okay, but Halo, for example. Okay, so would Halo get you? If you see how it is in the system, would it get you or worse?
Maybe. I mean, I know you're leaning towards Xbox, but like my nephew has the PlayStation 4, and playing the football game or any sports game on there, I'm in hog heaven there. Racing, whatever,
I think racing games look amazing on the new systems.
Oh yeah.
Even on Xbox One X.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, I would say, I'm not really that big into it. You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I could if I got I got those old systems. If I got a newer one, I would play it whenever.
Okay.
I'm not like I got to rush home and drop 3 or 6 hours into playing video games.
Right.
It's just not me. But to kill time or just something to
So you're not planning to get back in to buy a system for a while, basically. Probably not. Okay.
Yeah, and it's nothing against
No.
them. I mean, I've.
No, I'm not saying that now.
Well, no, but I mean, like before they came out, you were showing me, online the different systems, and I mean, they're phenomenal. They really are.
Right.
But it's just not me.
Right. No, it's all good now.
But yeah, they're I gotta say the graphics and everything and the systems themselves have changed.
Right. Oh yeah.
Like crazy. So yeah. Like I said, honestly, probably not. But
right, no, that's okay.
If I were, I would. I got a handle for both systems as far as the controllers.
Right.
So I've never owned a PlayStation. So I've always either friends or family that have had it.
Okay.
And I would play it, but I was pretty much an Xbox kind of guy too myself.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? But the thing I didn't like was that and I know they do it that way, but there was games on PlayStation that you would not get on Xbox at all, and vice versa. So it's like, to me, that's the kind of bogus downside.
Right.
It is what it is.
Okay.
But what do you got going there? PS2.
Oh yeah, I just. Yeah, I just.
Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Flashbacks?
Yes, flashbacks, yes.
Wow.
But yes, was it? Let's go and get some more news. You know what? Let's go and talk about Monday Night Raw. What's going on with the updates and the ratings? USA Network. This is from Wrestling News. They got the news from they are saying that
They're not
that's
happy.
going. They're not happy at all.
They want more adult content, not sexual,
Right, but
just more.
Attitude Era.
Yeah, and they're forking the bill. So
Right.
you need to do what they wire. Oh, that was nasty.
Oh well. Oh man. I don't know what just happened there.
I don't know, but it was earwax.
Oh. Okay, no. Okay, so it says, all right, let's check this out here. It says in an update story that was picked in several places on Friday. It turns out that there was no, crazy content from the USA Network towards the WWE after last Monday record low ratings for Monday Night Raw. As they say, it says there's a lot to get into here. I don't.
Yeah, because in a way, it's kind of like a catch-22 if you think about it.
Yeah.
As coming from the network point, you can understand because they are forking out the money, and Vince and them promised them a product. So, you quite can't blame it on the pandemic, because yes, there's the COVID-19 going on and everything, and it makes for what they do as entertainers a little harder, because of the fact that there's not an audience to react.
Right.
It's almost like if you were in a theater doing your rehearsals,
Right.
So, I can see and understand it there, but you also have to look at it on U.S. Network's point where, you promised a product that you're not giving. Whether there's fans there or not, I know it makes it a little harder because as the entertainer, you get a boo or a yay or whatever, it could reflect in how things are going to go.
Right.
These guys are playing on a whim. They don't have any of that, feedback of the fans. They got the virtual, but it's just it's not the same.
I say this now. No disrespect to Vince McMahon. He put all his money to build what is today. I respect the hell out of Vince McMahon. I'm pretty sure it's hard, but I think it's time for him just to hang it up.
Yeah,
I know he loves it. I know he's the man. I know I'm pretty sure. It's just that I think he should relax, enjoy life.
Well, but he needs to think about how he did it with his dad.
Yeah.
His dad ran it the way he did, and then Vince took over. And
well, okay, you know what? You said that. Okay, you said the magic word.
Yeah.
He did it the way how his father. He ran it how he wanted it.
Right.
Vince is running it how he's running it.
Right, but if
you
think about it, his father was one way, Vince was another. There had to have been, and you sure know there was clashing. Shane has the way, and Stephanie and Triple H have a way they would like to do it.
Right.
Vince is still here. Vince is his dad. These three are Vince.
Right.
So it's like he's got to understand. It's like you said. It's time.
I think it's time. It's time. Time. Take the load off. Let Triple H run it because Triple H has a vision.
He has a vision, and plus the way we were talking before, Vince is stuck in the warped world of the '80s.
Yeah.
He like Otis and Keith Lee and a few others in that they're very talented. I don't know if it's Vince. I don't believe it's the writers, but it's somebody is not allowing these guys to do what they do.
Right.
They're putting a strain and holding them back, and it's like let these guys go. And women, but
they should really have them create on themselves. That's why a lot of superstars went to AEW. They have more freedom. Yeah, Impact. New Japan, Ring of Honor. It goes on and so forth. It just you know, I think Triple H should just let Vince should just let Triple H, or even let Triple H run it. Stephanie and go on so forth, but Triple H made NXT. It's amazing.
Oh yeah, phenomenal.
It is amazing, and so that being said, I mean, as much I love Vince wrestling, and it's in his blood, and goes on to his father, and it just
he's just gotta give in.
He needs just to give it to Triple H or Stephanie or whatever, or whatever.
The majority vote or whatever. Whatever you gotta do.
You know what if I knew Triple H, but I don't. But I'm saying, like, watching what he built from NXT.
Regal?
Yeah. Or and Shawn Michaels, Road Dogg.
Yeah.
Who else is in there? I don't. That's pretty much the main people. There's probably more main people there.
There's many, but they're so far behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You don't know,
And so, I just, let Triple H run it, and I guarantee you 100% that he'll have the product look fucking amazing.
Well, yeah, it's like we were saying before,
He will not let us down.
Well, no.
I know he won't.
He's a wrestler. So he's got that wrestling mentality. He knows this is the way it should be because as a wrestler, that's how he did it, or, his gimmick he had,
Right.
Obviously, I don't know who he may have worked with to get to where he was, because you got to remember, when he first started in WWF at that time, I just wasn't digging that whole little British outlook, and he had, the look, and he had the cape and the crown. I mean,
yeah,
it was gay as hell.
No, but I think he should just let him roll, let him give it to him or Stephanie, whatever. Just
even Shane's a brilliant dude, man. Okay, maybe the underground wasn't that great, and whether it was his idea or not.
Well, it went underground. It went underground completely. No point intended. I know. Most respect for WWE. I love it since I was little, but just that was a bad idea. What they saw, and it went underground where it should be. But
you got plenty of talent you want to work out, and that was not the place.
No. They should just just train him in the PC Performance Center.
Yeah.
Let him train. Let him go to NXT.
Yeah.
And let it be. Yeah. Let him get the story.
And even as they get up, up into the Raw Monday night or SmackDown Fridays, they always got to go back to the center.
Yeah.
You want to work on your craft.
Right.
It's like any sport, so.
Yeah.
There's young cats that are hungry. They want, the women and men that want to give it a shot.
Right.
So. They got plenty of talent.
Oh yes, plenty of talent. Yeah. So I mean, I just wish, I know it'll be better in time, but you give it Triple H, it'll get done quicker. And today's TLC.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'll probably watch it later at night or tomorrow. I got too much stuff to do today. I got some Christmas stuff to do, Christmas shopping.
I got football to finish watching.
See it? So yeah, and I probably have to go knock out after this.
Yeah.
Because I probably get like around 2-3ish, just shop. But yeah, so that's I got a busy day today. But it's my Friday.
Right.
But that being said, let's go ahead and get to let's go and get to the Raw recaps and SmackDown recaps. Let's go ahead and go here. Let's see here.
But even we were talking about the different shows. They have a few of the women's, either single or tags in the 2 or 3 hours of the show.
Right.
I still think, man, that they could get away with say the first hour of the guys doing whatever.
Right.
Second hour of the show, let it be all the women matches.
Right.
Third hour of the show, free for whatever you want. I mean, mix it up or just
right.
Storylines of whatever, but. That's just my opinion.
Right. No, that's what it is here. It's our opinions. People are gonna disagree, agree on the comments. Oh yeah.
I want that sweatshirt.
They have it on they have it right now on deadbeatshop.com right now. Awesome. But I don't get paid for saying that, but yeah. It's just so awesome to say. Nice. Yeah. But yeah, let's go into the Raw recaps here. Now, as we see here on the screen, which I can't show because of copyrights, right. Which I'm pretty sure you guys pretty much watch Raw and SmackDown. You guys will know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. Small and tall. That what? Let me ask you before get into all these nitty-gritty matches here. Since today's TLC. On Raw,
okay,
we're gonna go to the best story that you thought that was good, and we'll work our way up from there.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll get from the best, and we'll go from the worst, or just that didn't pop. So let's get your point of view, Warren, about what popped out on Raw first to you when you watched it, when you watched the whole thing or the highlights or whatever. What story did you like that popped out? You can have the top 2 or top 3 if there is.
Like I've told you before, I am a total, Firefly.
Okay.
Bray's just amazing. I mean, with the Fiend and then, Alexa on there, and it's just his characters are crazy, man. I really enjoy him. I don't know them all that well. I don't know any of them actually, but I mean, just as far as like on TV wise,
right.
Matt Riddle he seems like a pretty friggin' funny guy.
Oh, he's funny, yeah.
And the way they're making him all goofy and shit,
I don't like it. He was dope at NXT. What happened?
I know he was a beast on there. I mean, this is a prime example of how Vince and the writers or whoever destroy
the writers.
A lot of talent, I mean,
don't get me wrong. I know it's hard. I know, but come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I mean.
Yeah.
Man.
And like Mustafa, I love I loved him as as a singles or when he doubled up or even tripled up with Cedric and them back in the day and Apollo and that. And Ricochet.
Right.
But, man,
So Bray Wyatt was pretty much your top show.
Yeah.
And
then the down would be the way they use Matt Riddle.
Okay.
Okay. And then the in-betweens would be, like I said, I love watching the women wrestle.
Yes.
And it's not just because, she's this and that or whatever. No, I like watching them wrestle because the women, in my eyes, bring it.
Yes, they do. Yes.
When they're in the ring, and I'm not saying the guys don't do any high flying, but it's amazing what some of these women do. I mean,
right.
It's just amazing with the moves. Tight walking on the ropes. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
No, I was just gonna say that. What do you think? What do you think about Keith Lee? I'm hearing rumors that Vince wants to put him to the PC to practice.
Yeah, like I told you. Well, like I said before.
Do you think he needs to go back to the Performance Center?
No. I think there's nothing wrong with him, and a lot of the wrestlers are sticking up for him because I mean, like Riddle, like you said, down in NXT, a lot of them that have come up from NXT to the main rosters are getting screwed. And, I mean, Keith Lee and Braun Strowman and like Bobby Lashley, the three of them in a ring, come on, that's like Hogan and, the Big Show and like Andre the Giant on his way out.
Right.
That would just be insane. But yeah, I just feel that they just they're screwing with these people. Like the New Day, the Iconics. You got a good product right there. Why are you fucking with it?
Right.
It just makes no sense.
Right.
But hey, I'm just a Monday, Friday couch watcher. I don't know, what they got planned.
Now, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, what do you think about Ricochet? What do you think about? You think he should join Retribution, or should he join the Hurt Business? Which I know they're always recruiting, but
Yeah, I think with Retribution and Mustafa and them would be kind of cool, but I'm just not digging and understanding where they're going with that.
yeah, I don't.
I think they would be.
This
They'd be gone.
yeah. This truth. It's funny. They keep beating on Ricochet, and it's like, dude, you can't just ask me. You have to beat me up and like. I don't get that. It's a boring story.
I think in the Hurt Business,
It's not going nowhere.
He would maybe be okay, but I also think that instead of having it where everyone's joining,
Right.
he could start up a stable of his own.
Okay.
Him, Apollo, and then just start getting people.
All right.
Even like maybe even Gable.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
There's always room in a stable there. So.
Yeah. So I mean, you know what? I think, I just think that, Ricochet is amazing, man. I'm a big fan of him, and they're not using him. They're using him how they want to. Man, he can do so much, man. So much potential.
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm such a big fan.
And it's like we've said before, dude. There is so much talent. I can't speak for them, but the way I see it is, it's like they got their favorites.
Well,
I mean, you from the women to the men, you got. Look at Finn. Finn's back in NXT because it sucked up in Raw. Here that's another example. Look at down in NXT, he had the Demon and he had Finn Balor. So it was just like,
right.
Come on, man. How many? You could count on one hand how many times he introduced the Demon to, WWE,
Right.
like the Raw or SmackDown. That's sad.
Yeah.
That was his gimmick. Or like Bray with the Fiend, his alter ego thing. It's just, I don't know. They just, I'm lost for words.
See, that's how good the stories are. We're just lost from words here. We're just lost of words.
I just,
It sucks.
AJ is a good wrestler.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I'm not liking this little thing they got going. It's.
Oh, you mean Drew McIntyre and
Well, no, not much Drew, but his 7-foot plus sidekick.
Yeah.
He's a big dude. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But what are you doing? Is he going to be introduced into the ring? Is he going to be a wrestler? Or is he just standing around catching AJ when he gets tossed out of the ring? It's just
right.
I don't know. So yeah, it's. I just. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, that's how good Raw is right now. We're just lost for words.
I like Elias. I like his storyline, even though it hasn't changed much. But,
right.
It's still he's good in the ring. I enjoy watch. I am glad that people like Dana Brooke and a few like Otis and a few of the others are actually getting some airtime. Liv Morgan and them.
Right.
It's interesting seeing Shayna not being like she was in NXT.
Right.
Men and women feared her, and
yeah.
Now she's up there, and they got her doing the, whoopsie boopsie with Nia Jax.
Right.
Like we said before, the Daniel Bryan and Kane. the Hell No tag team. I mean, it's it's I don't know. It's crazy the way they're doing
No.
this shit.
Um, Now, you know what? Let's talk about Lana here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be interesting for today.
Yes, it's going to be very interesting.
Asuka.
Um, Making sure the sound is off.
Yeah.
Um, this.
I mean, look at that. That's impressive, you know. But uh, that once again, that's prime example. You know, well, I can't speak that she has or hasn't, but you don't hear of her going down and working out at the PC. You know, I mean, she was at the time Rusev's, arm candy there, and now she's wrestling and pay-per-views and stuff. You know what I mean? So, hey, someone took a liking to her.
I thought.
I'm mad at her.
I mean, you know what? In all fairness, I thought they were gonna give the tag team championship to her and Asuka.
I think they were,
But something happened.
yeah,
Something changed.
Lana got injured,
Um,
or they claimed.
Oh well, the creators.
Yeah.
Was it weird seeing them tag up all of a sudden? Yes.
Yeah.
Her going through
Well, this was a weird
so many
tag.
tables. Oh, it's a hella random tag. Yeah. I need to see Asuka as the WWE Women's Champion right now. Like her dominance. They're not showing her that she's the Empress of Tomorrow anymore. That is gone.
No. They're making a mockery of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good shot right there. Yeah.
Yeah, stepping in the arm.
There you go. Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
Ass shot what?
But yeah, you know what? I'm curious who is gonna be Asuka's mysterious partner.
I will know, but I will not tell you then unless you want to know later.
Oh, you supposedly know.
No, I'm going to watch. So
when
it happens, I'll
do you have an idea, or you have a good?
No.
You don't have a prediction who it is right now?
No, because I mean it could be anybody. You know, I mean it could be Dana, it could be Natalia. I mean it could be who knows. You know.
But it could be Mandy.
Ooh, could be Mandy.
Mandy Rose.
Could be the intro to Eve.
Oh, that's right. He's supposed to be coming back, huh?
Supposed to be coming back. So.
But come on. She's coming back already, just like that, for a tag team championship.
Who knows? I don't know.
Man, I get it.
Things have happened.
You know what? I get it. I mean, man.
I mean, look at this. You got to give these guys props. I mean, they're entertaining monitors. That's it. You know. I mean.
Yeah.
And of course the people that are there within the facility, but that's got to be tough. You know?
I'm just saying, man. These creators, man, need to think of better things, man. Because this is why Raw ratings is going down the drain. And AEW is beating them as well.
Impact is
coming hard.
Hard like no tomorrow.
I'm starting to watch AEW because of Sting. Sting came back.
Yes.
And I'm a big fan of Sting.
Yes. But I've mentioned to you numerous times, you gotta watch AEW.
See, but I'm only watching because of Sting. Sting got me into AEW. I was wondering what he was going to do. They didn't give him the Undertaker and Sting match, so that he's been dying and it didn't happen. And look where he's at. He got a multi-year contract. Of what? Who knows?
Yeah.
Interested in seeing what Sting is doing. I'm a big fan of you, Sting. Man, I've been watching you since since you were 95.
Here's two things. One, another genius, Kevin Owens.
Yes.
And another disappointment, not by his hand, Aleister Black.
Okay. Where we haven't seen him, so who knows where he's gonna go.
Frustrated the way, like we said, NXT. He was like, wow, who's this cat? You know, gets up in the Raw, nothing. You know,
right?
They changed up his character. They did it. Yeah, it's just
disappointing. Yes, very disappointing. You want to give me your thoughts about the Fiend and Randy Orton actions in the back? How he throw him into? Do you remember? Or you want me to play it for you real
Yeah,
fast?
play it vaguely. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll play it for you here. Give me your thoughts. Do you like what's gonna happen in TLC?
I,
Or
yeah, I mean, like you got to look at like this right here is like taking Bray back to how he started in WWE. You know,
right,
with the Wyatt family, the different characters that joined them. But um, I like this feud. You know, I mean, it's fresh. It's different than the norm that we've been seeing. So
right.
um, I like it. You know,
You like it?
yeah, because you got Bray that's of equal or like gets his ass handed to him if he gets jumped from behind by
Right.
Randy.
Yeah. Right.
But then when Randy faces the Fiend, it's a whole different thing.
Right.
So yeah, I like it.
Um. Do you think this pandemic is helping what's happening right now? He's about to throw him into um this crate, and then pops out the Fiend. Just like last week where they pinned him and the lights turned out, and then it was the Fiend.
Right, right.
I didn't know. I couldn't see them doing that when there's a live audience.
They could.
Yeah.
Would they probably could, but it would take like very low lighting, and hopefully everyone up front doesn't see it, and they're going to.
He would have to have clothes under.
Yes, and yeah, and then try to throw it off to the side or something.
It'd be very hard.
We can
Very
be
hard.
tricked at home because you're watching it on camera, but
Right.
the people there, yeah, they're gonna see a whole different thing.
Yeah. I'm interested in the match. In TLC today. Um. I'm just curious. Um. I'm just very curious about what the plan is. In TLC. Excuse me. Um.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting,
Yeah. Very interesting. Um. So, since the ratings are going crazy on Raw, I wonder what they're gonna show today on TLC. Since speculation of
Yeah.
just the ratings are going down. Um, is there anything else that caught your mind on Raw? Anything else?
No, not really. Like I said, I just really wish our truth was used different than he is.
Right, right. Our truth,
He's
yeah.
another one that's a really good wrestler, and they just have him clowning around in the back. I mean, I know he's older cat, but still.
Right, right.
Um, yeah.
Give me your thoughts on AJ Styles on the on this match here. Do you think he's gonna win it? Do you think he's gonna win the championship?
I would hope not, but crazier things have happened.
Right, right.
I had heard that there's a chance where Drew could lose it and then
Gain it back again.
regain it at WrestleMania with hopefully fans attending is what they're shooting for.
Yeah, I heard that there's a speculation going on. They're gonna put fans in, but not so many, like 3,000
Right.
ish.
So if it's like a 70,000, 100,000 stadium,
Right,
they'll quarter or half it.
right, right,
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
right.
Uh, who do you think possibly could take it out of these guys? I mean, outside of Drew, we would like Drew,
Right.
but who do you think or feel should maybe carry it for a little while?
I don't know. Drew should just keep it.
Well, yeah. But just let's say if it were to go that route where he has to lose it.
You know what? I would. AJ would be a guy right now to just like how Randy Orton won it and then he gained it back again.
Yeah.
For WrestleMania. So maybe you know what? Maybe he might have it until the fans come back, a little bit at a time,
Yeah.
so we can have that pop back. Because he just won it. He won the championship when it was getting so good and then boom, the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
And then there's no more hype. There's no more.
No. Yeah.
It's all television sets and screens. Um, and I give WWE props for the special effects that make it seem as a live audience,
Yeah,
doing the ooh and the ah
and
and
you know, to be honest, I mean, I like the Miz and all, but I think AJ's got more charisma and
I
more ring appearance. And like he gets in the ring and he's just like we just saw there where he sprung off the ropes. I
yes.
don't see Miz doing stuff like that. You know, I mean, um, I just pretty much would see if they were to have Drew lose the belt. I think AJ would also be the one, like you said, to take it
Right.
because he's just
You know what
mm.
I can definitely see that. Sorry about that,
No,
ladies and
no.
gentlemen. No, um, just you know, I can see this happening.
Yeah,
This right here, I can see this happening.
yeah.
You viewers out there watching AJ climbing up the ladder for last on this coming up week Monday Night Raw, showing that he might win it. So this TLC match is to win the match. He has to climb that ladder.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Um,
gonna be interesting.
yes, it is. I hate when this does that.
How crazy would it be if it was another one of Otis comes in
Oh my God.
out of nowhere? Takes
Man.
the belt.
You know, I think that's pretty much what we gotta say about Raw right now. That's how. I'm sorry. That's how sad it is right now. Is that there's so much to talk about. SmackDown we're about to talk about is where it's at. SmackDown.
Besides NXT, but yes.
Yes, NXT. Yes. Which in time we'll be talking about NXT, just not right now.
Yeah.
There's so much in our lives right now that we have so much to catch up on. So for right now, we're just doing the Raw and SmackDown recaps and news and open talk or whatever we have time for. But yeah, you know what? Let's go on again to the SmackDown. Smack it down. So what was your fancy in all this? What caught your eye already on SmackDown? Was it pretty much everything?
Yeah, once again, I like watching the women, bring it, like with the Riot Squad and the Tamina Billy Kay was interesting.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
I just wish Bailey would be being used more than they. I mean, I know they got her like sitting in the sidelines there, but I like Big E being used a little more. He doesn't quite have a storyline yet.
Yeah,
They're working on something.
Yeah,
Good.
they're supposed to get him a push. They're supposed to give him a push.
Yeah.
He needs to stop just going under the ring because that's just too weird. That wasn't. I didn't like that. I don't know about you viewers, but I didn't like him going under the ring. He's a big dude. What the hell?
Yeah.
Big E doesn't do that.
No.
Man, they just gotta.
Street Profits and Bianca, I like.
Oh yes.
And I like that Bianca's not like an eye candy type thing. I mean, she comes out with them maybe once in a blue moon, but outside of that, she's bringing it herself.
Right.
And I like that. They are using her. I would like for them to bring a few of the others. Like Naomi in that back, and
Right.
I mean, Natalia gets once in a while, with Raw and that, and yeah. I don't. There wasn't really anything on. Excuse me. A little outside activity.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, there was nothing really on there that I
Disliked, huh? It was.
I didn't like. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all good.
I mean, and I've been telling you that for a while now. And SmackDown, I believe, is it goes NXT, SmackDown, and Raw for me.
Okay.
And it's not
I'll agree with
the
you on that.
characters on there. It's just a product. You know, I
Right.
mean, it's not taken from Oscar and all them. You know, on Raw. It's just
Right.
you know
No, I understand. I
the
understand.
snoozer.
No, everything was good. Everything on here. Let's talk about my boy, the head of the table.
Oh, Jay Uso.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Let's
I
talk.
like Roman.
Let's talk about the tribal chief here. I will call you the tribal chief. I will bow down to the tribal chief.
I dig the whole
I am gonna get the head of the table. What they gotta make, they have to make the tribal chief shirt. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. The head of the table was dope. I knew that was
yeah,
coming.
it's good.
I'm curious how it's gonna look like because head of the table is pretty good.
Yes.
Um, I really want to get that shirt. I want to get the tribal chief. Make it. I know you're probably in the trials of making it. Please make it happen. Roman is the tribal chief. Um,
But I like how they're using them though.
yes, I do. Yes.
I didn't mind that in the Shield, all three of them were kind of muscle.
Yeah.
But in Shield, I thought that Seth was like the mouthpiece, and then you had Dean and
Yeah.
Roman as the
Yeah.
muscle.
Right.
Not that Seth couldn't.
Right. No. 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 No.
But this here is individuals. It's nice seeing him.
But speaking
Yeah.
of Seth Rollins, sorry.
No, no, no.
Congratulations, are your baby.
Yeah.
Very happy for you.
Let's not forget Becky. You know.
Yes, yes. My hats go out to Seth Rollins and Becky. Congratulations. Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. It's awesome.
The sex part or the baby?
You know what I mean.
Oh.
Yes.
You lost your train of thought.
I lost my train of thought. Yes. Yeah, I'm not going into that part. But yeah, congratulations on Seth and Becky on their baby. I know I seen a picture of them holding the baby's hand together. It's very cute. That being said, oh come on, man, fall asleep on me now. I know it's early. I know it's like what 11:21 a.m. already.
I've been up since 3, but that's
Oh, yes, you're.
about 11:30.
Okay, well, we need to get her earlier then. Okay.
Before 3 o'clock, right?
Trust me, if I was up, I would, or even here. But yeah, so yeah, the story with Kevin Owens, man. You know what? I was talking to my brother-in-law George about this last night or 2 nights ago. Watching SmackDown, seeing Jey Uso, Roman Reigns. Don't get me wrong, okay. We see in the ring here. He's talking.
Paul fixing the tie. And...
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love Paul Heyman. He's dope. He's sending him how he is as Roman.
If you're going where I think you are, I enjoy. It's not that I don't mind listening to Paul like he did for Brock, but I like him kind of standing back and then
Roman. I mean Paul Heyman.
Oh yeah. Where if Roman's like, you know what, here you go ahead and talk. You know, I mean, so
right.
I kind of dig that, but I just used to get annoyed with the whole Brock. You know, I mean. Yeah, he's a beast. He's a big dude, but he just has no mic talent at all.
Who does?
Brock.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yes.
I take it back. Whether it was maybe planned that way, and he just didn't feel like he wanted to, or he just rather wrestle than talk.
Right. You know what? I think Roman can do this on his own.
He doesn't need Paul, but I love it.
No, yeah. I'm not gonna argue, but I'm just saying, like, no, that's, he's Paul Heyman, so he's gonna do his job.
He is who he is. I mean, he's another ring genius. I mean, he's.
Now I'm gonna ask you where I left off when I was talking to my brother George about this. Do you think I'll give you my opinion on this after I get yours?
Okay.
Do you think Jay messes up that vibe?
As being a part of the crew?
Being a part of the crew. Like, yes, we see Roman being this thing,
Yeah.
this heel.
Okay. Are you trying to say you don't feel that
I don't feel that.
we haven't seen Jimmy yet in action, but as just Jay himself, you're not buying his heel-ish?
No, because I don't see it. His brother, yes. His brother has a different nostalgia of how he looks. Yes. But you can but you can tell the difference.
Yeah, yeah, character.
Oh yeah. I get it. I get it.
You know, I
This is just our opinion. I'm just saying. This is our just my opinion as a big
yeah,
big fan.
I would
Us
have to see
just saying.
Jimmy. I'd have to see Jimmy in action. You
Um,
know what I mean? I mean, Jay is doing his thing,
so
and you're not sold on it. But
so you don't think he's killing that vibe where Roman's coming from, but you know,
they could be an act. They could be having him act out that way. You know,
I don't know.
just not buying it.
I just don't buy Jay. I think he just kills that vibe of Roman being the head of the table, being the it guy.
Okay.
But but that's just me. I mean, I'm just I'm not sold on it.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. And yeah. So I was asking you, are you sold on that? Him being with him?
Oh yeah.
No, I don't mind the attacks and everything, but just
Right.
him beating him up and he's talking to him. Roman's not really talking so much. He just beating him.
Yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
On it,
Yeah, just on that. But as we can see here, coming back for round two, I love it. I love how Kevin Owens trying to come back to where he was, that aggressive guy.
Well, not only that, you look at Kevin, and he's not your Vince McMahon typical wrestler.
Right.
You know, Vince is the Romans, the Drews.
Oh, excuse
you
me.
know,
Right.
And he just likes those big, muscular guys. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Otis, Kevin. You know, even like he's not really fat or anything, but like Sami Zayn. You know, you just look at him; he's an average kind of looking guy. You know.
Right.
So yeah, I don't. I like Jay's. Position for now. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It could change.
I don't like it, but what can I do? But
Yeah.
I'm Roman's my boy. I know they're family, but
Right.
I would want to see what his brother would do in the situation. I know he's a nicer brother.
Yeah.
That's why I don't see it.
Okay.
He's trying too hard. I don't know if you can see it, but he's trying too hard to oppress Roman.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It could be part of.
And I get it.
It could be.
I get it. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying this is my point of view, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just saying, this is the gaming wrestling experience. This is just us being a big fan of just the story. This is just my point of view. You can hate me for my opinion, but it's just my opinion.
Right.
I love wrestling. I'm just saying here that I don't feel it. I don't feel that that what Roman Reigns brings to the table. But I guess there's only one head of the table, and that's him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just want to. I want Jimmy to come back and to see what he can bring to the table.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I don't believe there's a deadline of just next year. They say. I don't know
Yeah.
exactly when.
But I mean, that's my opinion. Man, I love that damn shirt. I really do. I want to get it someday. But yeah, so that's my opinion. Do you have anything? Do you have anything to add to what's going on right now? You know what? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you excited for this match?
Leading up to it.
For today, TLC,
Yeah, I mean,
Sunday,
it's
December
chaos
20th.
already. You know, I mean, Yeah. If it's anything like this,
which I'm pretty sure it is.
it's
I have a feeling. I have a feeling that SmackDown matches are going to be better than Raw matches.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you know, that's what I see right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Unless what's going on the ratings, things change the dime in the WWE.
Yeah.
Things,
Things get scrapped right at the minute.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
They both could bring. They both. It could be an amazing pay per view. I like how he throws stuff right here, and his leg just kicks out. Like right here, watch me see. What? Let's see. Right here. Man, Roman and Jay just going ham, throwing everything to freaking tables and ladders. He just under there. Man, he's amazing, dude. He sounds really good.
Oh yeah.
Man,
it's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be very interesting. I won't probably watch it today as much as I would want to.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? I might. I don't know. But I don't know. Shopping does take a little while.
Yeah. 11:30. What time you guys thinking about bouncing out?
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe like around 3ish. But I doubt it. I don't know. It's if I sleep in a couple hours, man, I don't think I'll probably even get up. To be honest.
Hand them over the keys and the credit cards and say, "Go ahead."
No. I'm gonna.
Or you have to do your shopping.
No, actually, you know what? We're gonna subject change right here real quick for Christmas. Well, it is Christmas time. But this year, I did shop. I bought two things for my wife. We're not doing this Secret Santa this year. We're playing games and so we're playing games and presents and being surprised.
Oh, okay.
So we're doing something different this year. But they did all the shopping.
Oh. Okay.
So pretty much everybody's telling each other what we would basically tell us what we want, and we have a budget. So, and then we tell each other what we want, and then basically pretty much you'll get it. Pretty much, it just depends on the price range.
How good you been?
Yeah. So. But my boy George has to go just to buy some stuff. We want to buy some stuff to make for some for Christmas. So like like a tole and some beans. We're having tamales, but we're not making them. We're getting them from somebody. So my daughter and. My daughter wanted to make tamales, but my wife was like, "It's a lot of work." I you know what? I respect her trying to want to make stuff for the holidays, but I don't know how they're gonna come out. So we'd rather be safe than sorry. You know what I mean? I get it. I respect her. My wife is like, my what? Go in and just order them. From the lady we know down the street. They're really good. So I'll give you.
Well, I have.
Oh no, she's at Walmart. She works at Walmart.
Oh, okay, that's okay. My mom's when my mom was alive, her hairstylist, her name's Lucy. She actually lives right down from me.
I think the one that makes tamales, right?
She makes me tamales.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's a lady that used to work. I don't know if she works at Walmart still.
Lucy is at Great.
Okay. Yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. I think I know who you're talking about too. Who cuts the hair, right? Because she's still there, right? You mean right here or the one over there on Highway? Right here.
Yeah.
Okay, I probably know who you're talking about then. I just gotta see the face. Not familiar with the. But yeah, dude.
She can do that for you.
All right, I appreciate that. So yeah, we pretty much talked about SmackDown. You know who the street profits are fighting? I can't really get my hands on it.
Remember? Oh, was it Ziggler and them?
Is it? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen.
I think it might be Ziggler and Rude.
You know what? You could be right.
Could be wrong.
You could be right here.
You know, don't quote me.
Right. Nobody's quoting you.
You can hate on me, but don't quote me.
No. We don't hate. We don't hate. We participate.
Here we go. All right, let's see. We'll just.
I gotta say, man, this is an awesome podcast. We're actually doing it live. We're doing not actually live, but yeah, pre-live. Everybody, we do have a podcast that's called the Gaming and Rexing Experience. Check it out.
Her dog, but that's her there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, her tamales are off the chain.
Man,
They're so good.
don't get me hungry, and I haven't eaten yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't ate yet. Dang it.
I'm right there with you.
But yeah, are you doing anything special for Christmas? Are you guys planning anything?
Well, I got my family that lives with me that are, they're traditionalists, where I don't give a rat's ass about Christmas.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I hate
we have a Grinch. We have a Grinch in the mist here.
Yeah. I'm not all about putting up lights. I'm not all about, yeah, no, I'm not, no. I just, they do the whole Christmas thing and putting up trees and all that. No.
Okay.
But they got kids and I don't. So, yes.
It's a bonus, I guess.
A big bonus, yeah. No, but if the shoe was on the other foot, I don't know. I might not probably be into it because I'd have.
100%. You would. I'm not gonna argue with you. You would.
And then, so I'll spend time with them, and then go to my cousin's house and spend time with her and her roommate. And
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you look very happy. I can see the happy face right now on your face. Can you see the happiness in them? Can you see them?